Hello everybody, welcome to my video. I would like to show you how to make rusty material in the Blender game engine. And well, it's not really about Blender game engine because you can use this effect anywhere else, and it's not exactly about the materials, it's about the technique how to place the rust on the edges and corners where the rust probably would appear in real life situation. So I just have uh, some object like this in Blender, and I have two materials for metal and for rust, and some map which I show you here, which appears only on corners and edges of the mesh. And how I make this map, it's this video about. Well, if I go to texture, I can show you the metal material. It's really simple, easy material, just one texture with mapping as reflection, and the rust material is similarly simple, just one texture of rust, mapping on UV, and it influence color of specular color, diffuse color, and little bit of geometry, so it's uh, bouncy or rough. Well, as I said, this is not about the materials. It need a much more work to look good, but it's about how to make the texture. So first you need to unwrap this mesh. So I just used Smart UV project because it's really fast and I don't really need to know which part is which, because the generation will be uh, done by computer and I will not paint on it. So uh, I'm happy with uh, any result. I just increased little bit the island margin because I need more space between individual islands. If I get rid of this image, you can see that uh, there is really enough space between different islands of the UV texture. It's not really efficient, you can say, but it works well. And regardless of anything else, I bake the normals and in object space, uh, because uh, I don't if I would use tangent space, the normal map would actually be only blue without any bumping. Tangent space is good only for uh, baking from multi-res uh, modifier or from high-res mesh to low-res. It really doesn't have any effect on just one object. So normal map in object, and the margin 64 is, I believe, the highest you can go. So go there because you don't want too much black space on the texture. Well, the uh, outcome from this baking looks like this, and you can see, for example, here that the corners are actually borders between colors. So I'm sorry for the Czech language of the program, but you should be able to find it too in filters. Just detect edges or borders and uh, place any slider you find there to max, and uh, confirm this, and it will make the image black and only highlight where are the corners. Well, and this is uh, the foundation of the corners of the object highlighting, so you can do pretty much whatever you want from this point with this texture. I For example, uh, maybe you want to do this too, get rid of all colors, so just make it black and white, and I select the white parts, grow the selection, uh, fill it with another white color, grow it again, blur it a little bit. Well, I just wanted to make the contours a little bit thicker, and the result looks like this. Uh, so you can see it's really thick lines where the corners or borders of colors in normal map was. And then because I want to use it for Rust, if you don't want to use it for Rust but just highlight the corners, then this is your result. But for Rust I place there noise texture and multiply it with the noise texture, so I have result which is a little distorted and not as nice. Well, and this is my final image that I am again putting on the object on the UV map, so I get, well, I will show you where it is, corners here. I get this result. Well, and then I made another material, rusty metal, which where I used node editor, and as you can see, it's no more than just these two materials for rust and materials for metal, and I'm mixing them for output, and as factor for mix I'm using this texture which is UV mapped and multiplied, so I have some control over it, and this map is what we created right now, and result looks like this, which is, I believe, pretty nice for just this quick setup, and it's of course real time, and with this multiplication you can control the strength of it. Well, this is too low, start to appear something. Well, you can see what it does, and because it's only black and white texture and it's applied on UV, uh, you can freely go to the texture paint mode. Where it is, texture paint. uh, it's good to have some texture for the brush, so you don't just paint uh, with smooth strokes, and you can go to strength with 1. White is adding, black is subtracting, and you can paint the rust wherever you want. And if you want, for example, plain color without texture, again, it's not really that smooth and quick when I'm recording, but you can see how it works. I hope you find it useful. I will put this blend on Dropbox and link put to the description of this video. And because the time is over, so thank you for watching and bye.